So why did I just snort? That's weird. Anyways, I am with my pimple patch this morning going on a walk to the beach. And I've been thinking about a lot of different things, as my autistic brain does, right? And I have two things that have been really weighing on me this morning. And it's weird that they've been weighing on me, but like my brain, my ADHD, autistic brain just keeps like cycling these things through, right? So I figured I would just share them because it's not like anybody watches my fucking YouTube anyway. Okay, so number one, with the Luigi Mangione case. So do you guys remember when like, I want to say it was like the end of 2023 all the way to like, maybe the end of 2024? It was a long period of time where like people camped out in front of Anthony Blinken's house and called him like Bloody Blinken and like all this other stuff. Why aren't we doing that with the prosecution? We as the public have nothing to do legally with that case. So us pressuring and or showing the prosecution how much we think this is bullshit, that this isn't like this big case that they've made it into where it's like, oh, he might be a hitman and this and that. And, you know, there was this video recording and this and the jacket looked like it. No. None of that matters because the moment they showed up at that McDonald's where he was at and removed his bag from his general vicinity, automatic bear fruits are the poisonous tree, period. Forbidden fruit, period. This isn't this like big fucking case that they're like making this all like into where they're like, oh my God, there's like all of these fucking like variables and oh, we have to take this into consideration and this into consideration and this into consideration. No, this is a basic Fourth fucking Amendment violation case. Like, the United States Supreme Court shits out cases like this on a daily fucking basis. Not to mention state courts. So like the fact that they're making this big hullabaloo and like there's this hard drive with all of this stuff on it, I guarantee you most of that shit on there is doubles, duplicates, triplicates, quads of all the shit that they have to make the defense, Luigi's team, have to spend all of this extra time going through it instead of being able to prepare their defense. When in all reality, this is a Fourth Amendment, an Eighth Amendment, a fucking First Amendment, and a fucking 14th Amendment due process fucking violation. Period. Period. So, us as fellow citizens of Mr. Mangione should be letting the prosecution know that we fucking know that. That we know this is a bullshit case and that they're trying to pull in like all of these mockumentaries that they made about him and going through his personal fucking medical files, which is a whole nother fucking case against the state of New York. Don't even get me fucking started on that. But like, why the fuck are we not protesting out in front of their houses? It's public knowledge. It's public record. Who they are, their names, what their bar certification numbers are, where they fucking live. Fuck, their phone numbers for their fucking law offices are probably fucking public. If we really give a fuck about Luigi, really give a fuck. Because this motherfucker is up for the death penalty, y'all. Hello. And you know that the fucking American government is going to push for that so hard. Because they've got themselves in a bind right now. A bind. Because if they let him go, it shows everybody else in the United States and in the world that you can get away with that here. You can kill the ruling class, the white rich, and get away with it here. And that scares the fucking shit out of them because that is the only way they have been able to maintain power this entire fucking time. That's how it started in the fucking 1700s. All of the landowners were like, oh shit, the Revolutionary War is over. We don't have a common enemy for everybody to fucking unite under. And now all of these poor people and these farmers and these people that don't own lands and all of these indigenous and all of these formerly enslaved and enslaved people. And then there's women marrying in between. Oh no, we can't have none of that. So they literally invented white fucking supremacy to give white people something to hold above everybody else. And that's exactly what they're doing right now with the ruling class with fucking Luigi's fucking case. This is such a fucking simple case. I'm a fucking criminology major. I got my degree in 3 fucking years instead of 4.5, which is what it usually takes people. And graduated with a 4.0. And I'm literally in the process of writing 2 papers that are about to be published on sociological theory and society. So like, I know my fucking shit. And I am telling you, that people start uniting instead of just like showing up when he has a fucking court date. They're gonna fucking notice and it's gonna scare them because right now their only choice is to let him go And like I said, they get away with it, or they go through with the case, give him the death penalty, and they make him a fucking martyr. Either way, in a fucked up way, he wins. Society wins. So why don't we make it a win that we really want and start pushing the narrative to concentrate on a foundation that has already been made by the fucking Constitution, which is the fact that his amendments, constitutional amendments, which, mind you, law enforcement, it's their job to fucking defend, violated every single one of them and continue to. That's the foundation we need to build this case on. That's what we need to help people hold on to, while the rest of the bzzz of all of the media and circus and them walking him down the pier like he's motherfucking Bane. Bullshit. Bullshit. And now I got so passionate about that one. Now I have to try to remember what the second thing I was going to talk about was. Luigi. Oh, second thing. Okay, I get it. Elon Musk, piece of shit. I'm autistic. I have hyper empathy. He is an autistic person that was born without hyper empathy, right? So like, you know how everybody's making this like big deal about like his like third party, which like they should, because he's about to break the most rigorous and rigid fucking bipartisan democracy, wannabe pluralistic democracy in the fucking world. Okay. So like, number one, realistically, let's give credit where credit's due. I still think the guy's a fucking piece of shit, but like, let's give credit where credit's due, okay? Secondly, my information may be off, but just go with me on this, right? So if Gronk, whoever this fucking AI person is supposed to be, is supposed to be the one that like runs the government and runs for fucking president and is programmed off of fucking Twitter, y'all get the fuck off your asses and go fucking punk. Go fucking troll. Why aren't all of us on fucking Twitter right now feeding it with like, let's do Reiki and crystals? And I'm also, no shade, I'm one of those people, so no shade against people who do that. But like, filling Twitter with ideas of pluralistic democracy, the way democracy is supposed to be fucking bait. Because like, let's take this into consideration, right? Realistically, one of the main reasons why white supremacy is such a big thing in the world is because white people know we're the minority. Like, if you look statistically at the whole surface of the fucking planet, white people, we make up like, I think it's like less than 20% of the entire world population when you go off like melanin, skin color, whatever the fuck, right? Origins, where you're from, whatever, right? We know that we're the minority. So think about that. Who is considered the minority right now is actually the majority. So if everybody who fucking hated Elon Musk hopped onto fucking Twitter, got a fucking account, and just started feeding all this shit into fucking Twitter to fuck with the algorithms, he would have to shut it down. There's no way to combat that. Like, he can write an algorithm that says, oh, okay, well, you can't say liberty, due process, constitutional amendments, whatever. But like, we've been dealing with that for years. I did day-by-day updates, hour by hour sometimes, on the Gaza Strip. And like, you had to say boom, boom instead of bomb, and pew, pew instead of gun. Like, they don't think that like society can find a way around this. Like, y'all, I'm serious. Like, we are sitting here making big hooky fucking deals and chasing our tails about shit that's really fucking simple to solve. Because the people who are causing this are fucking idiots and following the same fucking script that they've been following for hundreds of fucking years, y'all. The joke is up. Like, we get this. Like, I don't understand why people, like, don't understand this. And, like, maybe it's my weird autistic brain and my pattern recognition. And I know a lot of people, if anybody ever sees this, is going to be like, well, no, and well, duh, and the big man always wins, and he's just going to make the country shit, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's cool. But I just want you to know that the people who think like that are the reason why things are still the way they fucking are. Like, real talk. I'm walking downstairs to my favorite spot at the beach, by the way. But seriously, what do we have to fucking lose at this point? What do we have to lose? What? They're going to violate more of Luigi's fucking constitutional rights? We already know that's going to happen. What, fucking Elon Musk is all of a sudden gonna get like a new fucking position in the government? Okay, and probably already gonna fucking happen. Like, we might as well fucking try to change something while we still have the power to, before it gets to the point where we can't anymore.